Okay, so in this video we'll be talking about electrical supplies and materials. Okay, so we have now here. So electrical materials are developed and constructed for a special purpose, such as to the flow of current in an electrical circuit. So the electrical materials, so one of its purpose is to facilitate the flow of current in an electrical circuit. Okay, then we have carry electrical current from the source to the load or current consuming apparatus, so meaning to carry the current to the load, no, or to the appliances or to the lamp in which we need to have the current in order to operate or to function those loads. Then we have hold and secure wires to its fixtures inside and outside houses and buildings, so to hold the wires, no, in its place, and also to protect the wires and to protect the houses, buildings, and appliances and instruments from any destruction and damage. So that is to protect the facilities, no, or the buildings, the houses, the loads in case of faults, no. So that is one of the purpose of electrical materials. Okay, so if we have first here our first electrical material, so we have convenience outlet, so a device that acts as a convenient source of electrical energy for current consuming appliances. It is where the male plug of an appliance is inserted and usually fastened on the wall or connected in an extension cord. It may be single, duplex, triplex, or multiplex, and could be surface type or flash type. So convenience outlet is where we are going to get the source for our current consuming appliances. So that's why it is called convenience outlet, because it is a convenient source of electricity. So it is where our male plug or the plug of the appliances is to be inserted so that we could get the electricity on it, no. So it could be put on a wall or connected on an extension cord, so just like an extension wire, no. So we have here the surface type, no, convenience outlet. So it is duplex, so meaning we have two outlets in one device. So this is a one convenience outlet, this is another one. Then we have also a flash type, no? When you see flash type, it is embedded on the wall. So this is a flash type convenience outlet. Okay, next we have male plug. So male plug is a device inserted to a convenience outlet to conduct electric current. So a flat cord is attached to it on one end, and the other end is connected to a current consuming instrument or appliances. Okay, so a male plug is connected or is attached to a flat cord, no. So it will be inserted to a male plug so that we could get the electricity for our current consuming instrument or appliance. Okay, so this is the usual appearance of a male plug. So as you can see, we have two metallic plate here, no. So these two metallic plate are the one in which we are going to these are the one who are going to be inserted on the convenience outlet. Okay, next we have lamp holders, no. So a device that hold and protect the lamp and are also called lamp sockets or receptacles, no. So they may come in many designs and sizes, no. They are classified as flush, hanging, so weatherproof, chain, and surface type. So if we have our lamp, and especially our lamp comes in the form of a bulb, so we need to have lamp holders or lamp sockets, or the other term for that is lamp receptacles, for us to be able to get electricity or to supply electricity on our bulb, and also to hold our bulb and protect its protect the bulb from weather or from damage, no. So these are the different types of lamp holders. So first we have the flush type, no. So this is the flush type. Then we have the hanging chain. So as you can see, we have a chain here, the surface type, then hanging weather. Okay, Next, we have switch. So switch is a device that connects and disconnects the flow of electric current in a circuit. So there are many shapes, designs, and types, and they are classified as hanging, flash, and surface type. So the main purpose of a switch is to connect and disconnect, no, the flow of electrical current in a circuit. So when we say connect, so if you turn on the switch, so it will connect, no, connect the device, no, or connect the whole circuit, no. So when the switch is on, there is a path, no, a path, a complete path to hold the circuit. So therefore our appliances or our lights will operate. For in case if you are going to turn off our switch, then it will disconnect the flow of current. So our circuit now will be considered as open or off. So we have different types of that, no, switch, no. So we have hanging, flash, and surface types. Okay, so these are the appearance of surface type switches, and we have also the flash type, no, and the hanging type. Okay, then we have fuse, no. So a fuse is a circuit protective device that automatically blows and cut out the current when an overload or short circuit happen. So during a fault, no, the fault could be overload or short circuit, the fuse will automatically blows, no. So meaning after it serves its purpose, so for example there is a short circuit, then the fuse will not will blow, and it will blow, or its filament will cut off, then therefore it cannot be used anymore. So meaning you need to replace a new fuse, no, so that you could use the circuit again. But before you are going to replace a new fuse, so be sure that you have managed, no, to fix the fault, no, of the circuit. Okay, so this is the different types of fuse. We have the knife, blade, the cartridge, and the plug types. So commonly on residential wiring, we are using the cartridge fuse. Then you have circuit breaker, so a protective device used to automatically blows and cut off the current when trouble in a circuit such as short circuit and overload occurs. So a circuit breaker, it functions the same with the fuse, but the difference is a circuit breaker, once it senses a short circuit or a fault or an overload, it will turn off or trip, no. So it will trip. Then after you manage to fix the fault, the overload or the short circuit, you could turn again, or you can turn on again the circuit breaker. So you don't need to replace the circuit breaker, no, compared to the fuse. So once it serves its purpose, if it already blown out during a short circuit, then you need to replace a new fuse on the circuit after you already fixed the fault, no. So this is a common appearance of a circuit breaker. So this is a 3-pole circuit breaker. So when you say 3-pole, you have 3 pairs of terminal, no. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this part here is the load side and the line side, and this part here is the load side of the circuit. Okay, then you have the junction box. So these are junction box is an octagonal shaped electrical material where the connection or joints of wires are being done. So it is also where the flash type lamp holder is attached. So this could be made of metal or plastic, PVC, or polyvinyl chloride, no. So we have this one here. So this is the plastic or the non-metallic junction box, and we have the metal. So the purpose of junction box is where we are going to put our connections or our splicings, no. So this is where the junction box is very important, no. So the plastic and the metal. Okay, next we have the utility box. So a utility box is a rectangular shape metallic or plastic, no, PVC material in which flash type convenience outlet and switch are attached. Okay, so a utility box is a rectangular shape, no, PVC or plastic material. So in the utility box, that is where we are going to put our outlet, no, flash type outlet or switch. Okay, so we have here the metal, no, metal utility box, and the plastic or the non-metallic utility box. Then we have flat cord. So flat cord is a duplex wire used for temporary wiring installation and commonly used in extension cord assembly. So it comes in a roll of 150 meters and with the sizes of gauge number 18 and gauge number 16. So American wire gauge, no? So the flat cord is usually used for temporary wiring, so meaning it is not used permanently. So sometimes the most common use of a flat cord is on extension wires. Okay, so we have here the appearance of a flat cord. So it is duplex, so meaning two in one, no? So two wires in one assembly here, no? So this is um, a piece of flat cord. So this is one roll of a flat cord. Then electrical wire or conductor. So electrical material or electrical wire could be stranded, so which it is made of multiple strands joined together to make a single wire. So stranded, so multiple wires to make a single wire. Solid is just a single strand of copper or aluminum wire. So the usual type of wires we are going the usual material of wire that we are going to use on residential and commercial wiring is, it could be copper or aluminum. So these are used in wiring insulation inside and outside buildings. Okay, so we have here the appearance of a stranded wire and the appearance of a solid wire. So usually a stranded wire has 7 strands, no? 7 strands made into one, no? Then a solid wire has only one, no? One single strand. Then wristway. So wristway is an electrical material or electrical materials used as the passage of wires for protection and insulation. So this could be wireways, cable trays, rigid metallic, flexible metallic conduit, rigid and metallic, which also called as polyvinyl chloride conduit, and flexible non-metallic or corrugated plastic conduit. No? Okay, so we have here the appearance of the common common conduit that we are going to use on residential and commercial wiring. So we have here the metallic conduit, the flexible metallic conduit or flexible non-metallic conduit, or the corrugated plastic conduit, and we have the rigid non-metallic conduit or the polyvinyl chloride conduit. Then we have clamps. So clamps are electrical materials used to hold and anchor electrical conduits in its proper position. Okay, so the purpose of a clamp, or the purpose of clamps are to hold the conduits in its position. So we have here the metal clamp, and we have also the plastic or non-metallic clamp. Okay, so usually the metal clamp are put in place by using a screw, while the plastic clamp is using a concrete nail or nail for woods. Okay, next we have connectors. So used to attach metallic or non-metallic conduit to the junction or utility box. So for example, if you have if you are now trying to connect a utility box to a conduit, so at the end of the conduit you will put a connector, so that is used so that our conduit will be attached, or will be fastened to the utility or junction box. Okay, so we have the appearance here of our connectors. We have the metal connector and the flexible non-metallic connector. For the rigid and metallic conduit or the PVC conduit, we have also the straight connector. See, so it is common. It is like this one, the flexible non-metallic connector, but without this slot here. So because this slot here for the flexible non-metallic conduit, it is used to secure the connector to the corrugated flexible conduit, but for the rigid and metallic conduit, so we don't have any slot here. It will just slide through, or fit through the rigid non-metallic conduit. Okay, so that will be all for this video discussion on electrical supplies and materials. As we go deeper on our discussion on commercial and residential wiring, we will be also discussing the each of the types, no, of these common electrical materials that we have discussed. So for example, switch, so we have many types of switches. So we have the push button, we have the rocker switch, the toggle switch. We will discuss those as we go along with our discussion in commercial and residential wirings. For now, we'll just be having the overview of the common electrical supplies and materials. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and as always, enjoy learning.